Hello everyone, it's your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, here with another exciting video. And in this video I'm going to be playing some AI Dungeon 2. Some AI Dungeon 2. That's right, we're going to be playing on the Cthulhu world, which is based on the works of H.P. Lovecraft. I'm going to do a 30-minute speed run. This time around I actually made my character ahead of time because I didn't really know what to expect with the Cthulhu world. So I'm deciding to go with a male character named Jet Black. I'm going to be a student because out of all the classes, this is the one where you have studied the supernatural and the occult, so I think it's the only class where I might be able to get away with doing some spell casting and stuff like that. And I'm going to pick the start that's called the Horror in the Deep, where essentially you're searching for an ancient treasure that has been cursed. So I'm going to try and see if I can find the treasure and break the curse on the treasure in 30 minutes. So that's the goal of this speed run. So without further ado, let's hop right into this adventure. Let me start the timer now. Okay, there we go. So we got the timer running. Let's hit start game. Let's see. Undo the curse on the book. Okay, sweet. You are Jet Black, a male student. You have recently been out treasure hunting, searching for an ancient statue said to be lost at sea centuries ago. A statue whispered to be from a mysterious culture and said in darker rumors to be cursed. You have recently come into possession of an old book that provides a clue as to the statue's location. You open the book and review the clue. It says, "You who seek the cursed thing, know that it lies hidden, where men once sacrificed children to Tsathoggua in blank. The difficulty is that the place named is far to the east, where your school forbids you to go." Okay, so screw my school. Travel to the far east in search of the statue. Yeah, I don't really care if my school forbids me to go. How's my school gonna stop me? Is someone gonna get in my way? You spend the next week planning and preparing for the trip. Your map displays a vast marshy terrain and many ancient ruins to be found there. You do not know what you will find, but you are confident that you will come across many interesting things. Also, let me turn down my volume just in case the timer goes off. Okay, so I'm going to set out on my trip to look for the cursed statue. Because I like the concept of being a magic treasure hunter. That seems really cool. The day comes at last, and you make all possible preparations. You board the train to Arkham, where you are planning to hire a small boat which can take you up the river to the site of an ancient town with a large marshy wilderness just beyond. Okay, cool. So I'm going to ride the train to Arkham. So far, so good. You approach the ancient decaying town of Arkham in the evening. The place makes you think of an incredible prose poem you read in one of your classes called The Festival by the great decadent authoress, Mrs. Amelia B. Welby. I'm not sure if I've ever heard someone say authoress before. Okay, so I'm going to hire a small boat to take you to the site of an ancient town with a large marsh. Yeah, to the ancient town where the cursed statue is located. So far, this has been kind of a cakewalk. The only adversary they've introduced is the school doesn't want you to go, but the school can't really stop me. The guide you hire is an intelligent middle-aged man named Marsh. You take a train in the general direction which your map says leads to the ancient ruined town, and are soon gliding through pitch darkness down a long vitrified river course betwixt high steep banks. It's confusing me that it says you take a train, so I'm going to edit that to you take a boat, because we're on a boat right now. There we go. So I'm going to look around for the ancient town, because we're going in the direction of the ancient town now, but it doesn't say that we've found it. If we can find it, that'd be really good. Let's see. Oh, it's prompting us for the story summary. We don't need the story summary. You soon see the strange guide knows the river well. He seems to know just when to expect the many sharp curves, and often tells you what lies just ahead through the darkness. So it's like Marsh has been here before. Like he knows this place really well. Marsh, do you know the location of the cursed statue? Yeah, like if you know this area so well, Marsh, then maybe you know like exactly what I'm looking for. Your boat has been sheathed in waterproof materials, and you see no reason to worry about the journey. That's not what I asked. Let's retry that. I'm like talking to Marsh. He says that he has brought several students here before and remarks that the dark jungle and swollen river do not look any too healthy. You increase the flow of the electric current in the boat's lamps and are glad to see that all is well with their batteries. Okay, don't know why I'm messing with lamp batteries. And he says he's brought several students here before. So let me guess. Every student who has come looking for the cursed statue has been cursed and died? Question mark. That's what seems to be implied. Marsh also could have just killed all the previous students. He could just be a murderer. The jungle on the riverbanks is very queer. There do not seem to be any birds or other natural creatures, and the plants are very archaic looking. They appear from nowhere in a great wave of growth that must have come from some hidden seed bed. Okay, so they're like the environment's doing weird stuff. Marsh isn't saying anything. Marsh, do you have the cursed statue on your on your person? Like, do you currently just have it? Because Marsh could be like, he could be like some kind of vessel for the curse. The guide answers that he does not, as you suspected from the first. It seems that he knows of another student who found the statue and who was doomed by what he learned when examining it. You murmur that this information will be very useful if it is true. Okay? I'm going to tell Marsh, take me to the location of the statue. Yeah, like just take me like straight to it. After about 4 hours, Marsh gasps and points. You look over the edge of the bank at a large stone bulk in the water below. Is that stone bulk underneath the water the cursed statue? If it is, then we're getting closer. Like, I just need to get the statue and break the curse on it or whatever. You see that your guide is getting very excited and begins to mumble in a frightened way. He pulls his oars out of the water and refuses to row further. Okay. Good on you, Marsh. Let's see. You ask Marsh if he has a net that you could use to pull the statue out of the water. Yeah, because I didn't expect the statue to be underwater. That seems much harder to get. Get rid of the story summary thing. You soon understand the reason for his fear. You see the shape in the water below is not the statue he described, but only a rock that is very much like it. Oh, wait, hold on. So it's not the statue? Okay. Marsh, where is the real statue? This is just a rock. I have a feeling that Marsh is a murderer. Like, Marsh has just taken students out here to kill them, and there is no, like, cursed statue. The guide is now hysterical and babbles that the real statue is down at the bottom of the river. He says that it lies on the floor of the stream in a deep place that has never been sounded. Okay, so you gotta, like, swim, like, deep underwater or whatever. Okay, ask Marsh to swim to the bottom of the river and retrieve the statue. Yeah, go get it for me. You crazy dude. If he's crazy, why wouldn't he do it? You say that you will not pull him up if the bottom is too deep. The guide moans and groans, but Marsh mutters that he must go down. Okay, cool, yeah. Watch Marsh swim into the river in search of the cursed statue. Get up, Marsh. Go get it. You soon see that this is not the light-hearted quest you thought it, for Marsh is never seen again. How he had been lost in the depths of the Black River, none can tell you. You return to the university and give up terrible exploration forever. Nope. Nope. Get rid of that last line. I'm not going back to the university. Okay. So I'm going to attempt to use my knowledge of the occult to cast a spell to summon the cursed statue into the boat. I guess into my boat, because Marsh is dead. This attempt is unsuccessful. You have no choice but to return alone to the world and give up all your wild dreams of lost cities and splendid ruins. Nope, that's just not true. Okay, so I didn't cast my spell well, but that's okay. Attempt to grab some of the unnatural plants around you to use for a spell. You try to cast a spell to break the curse on the statue and to summon the statue into your boat. So we got all these weird plants around. Maybe the weird plants have some kind of magical abilities. You soon see that this is not the light. It's repeating itself. Retry. Work your spell. You ask how he fell into the river and why he was gone so long. You write that the guide looks up, making his answers in a strange, stilted fashion. What? What? I'm confused. It acts as if I revived Marsh, and it's that's not what I'm trying to do. Retry. This attempt is also unsuccessful. It is all too clear that the curse is death, and those who have gone before you were dragged down by some living thing of the depths, frightful to behold. You can only suppose that it has been a giant serpent of some sort. Okay, cool. That's awesome, because I can work with that. Okay. Giant serpent. Show yourself. I have come looking for the statue. Face me. If I can defeat you, then the statue is mine. Okay, I'm glad that we're getting some kind of cool monster fight, because I was there isn't really too much of a conflict right now. I'm just trying to get a statue. Let's see. You stir the sluggish water with your paddles and are startled by the thing that crawls clumsily out from among the green tangles. It is a great squirming snake of a morbid hue, and its eyes have a sombre luminosity. Okay, cool. I'm going to attempt to beat the serpent to death with my paddles. I don't know why. You are not successful. You plunge your paddle into the ooze at the bottom of the river and attempt to push the creature down again, but it coils itself around and pulls with morbid force. It is a loathsome, slimy thing, and you cannot hold it under. Okay. Let's see. Attempt to cast a curse on the serpent to weaken it. If I can defeat the serpent, then I should be able to get the statue. You conjure all the evil spirits of the river. I'm going to say the AI is doing pretty good. All the ghouls and demons that dwell in the mud beneath, and try to force them to possess the serpent. Rephrase that. Force them to attack the serpent. Not possess. Why would I want to make the serpent worse? Why would I? You summon all the demons to... It's the Legion Serpent. Like, that would be much harder to fight. It writhes and struggles, unharmed by the noxious legion you have summoned to destroy it. Okay, at the very least, it seems to be, struggling a little bit. You command the demons to rip the serpent to shreds. If we can kill the serpent, the statue is ours. Also, the demons might be able to bring the statue to me. You command the demons to tear it asunder. They obey you, and quickly transfix the serpent with 1,000 hot red spears. But even their burning barbs cannot cause it pain. The reptile is like a great rubber tube that expands with each new wound. Okay, command the demons to drag the serpent down to hell, where it can never escape. Yeah, if we can just get rid of the serpent, just make him not here, so I can get this statue and go home. You command the demons to drag it down to the depths of the river. They obey you, and with a thin metallic shriek, which echoes up to the very roof of heaven, they finally wrench it down under the river. Okay, and now I'm going to command the demons to bring you the statue that you've been looking for. Yeah, because I need the statue that's at like the bottom of the river or whatever, because that's the whole reason why I came here. Okay, let me get rid of the story summary thing. The demons, dripping and distorted, look up to you from their new dark domain, and if you understood their watery eyes, you might have thought them laughing. You sit for some time on the roof of your house weaving baskets. Let me get rid of that one. Why didn't I mess it up? This is so close. Okay. So, the demons are just looking at me. Come on. You repeat your command to the demons. And request that they bring the statue to you. Yeah, like, give me the statue. My whole thing is I need to get the statue. They have dragged your enemy down beneath the river to be hurled down from the topmost cliffs of heaven, and though you feel strangely sorry for the thing, you know that it deserved no less a fate. Retry. They already did that. You already threw it into the thing. You repeat your command to the demons, but this time you do it as a question. They make no answer, but only beckon and smile. You can only think that you have lost the statue forever. Fuck that. Okay, hold on. So the demons are like, we won't help you do that. That's not what we do. Okay, Call a scuba diver to come get the statue for you. Why not? You know, that just seems to be like the best idea. A scuba diver named George Warren, who had been working on the same problem, hears about your discovery and offers you another book he's found. What? You accept the book. The book appears to contain the key to complete the conjuration that was so badly damaged. What? Okay. Attempt to cast a conjuration spell to summon the statue to you. I wanted the scuba diver to go down into the water to get the statue, but if he gave me what I need for the spell to get it, then that works. You try to cast a conjuration spell to summon the statue to you. You make no progress in your conjuration, and the sun approaches the horizon before you are sure you have found the right words. It grows dark, and a greenish phosphorus appears in the water. Okay. This is getting weirder and weirder by the second. Ask George Warren to dive into the river to retrieve the statue for you. Yeah, just go. Just go and get the statue. Why'd you give me a book? You ask George Warren to dive into the river to find the statue for you. Warren descends in a suit and a helmet, but he does not return. You can only think that he has lost his life in an effort to save yours. Ah, come on. What would have killed him? What could possibly have killed? We got rid of the serpent. The demons kind of worked for me. Kind of. They won't get the statue for me. The punks. Okay. Swim down into the river to retrieve the statue. There's something that's like killing everybody, but I can straight up like command demons and stuff. So let's see what we can do. You get into a diving suit and commence a search for the statue. You find it, but as you approach it is surrounded by such an enormous school of slimy eels that you are afraid to take it. Okay, command the demons to fend off the eels so that you can retrieve the statue. Okay. I don't know how long I've been playing. I hope that I have enough time to, like, win. The story summary. Get that out of the face. Get that out of my way. You call out to the demons, ordering them to fight off the eels. They obey you, and from their black abyss, they drive hundreds of thousands of the creatures into the slimy abyss. You manage to take the statue, but it is heavy with water. Okay, easy. Attempt to channel the strength of the demons to help you lift the statue onto your boat. Come on. We're getting pretty close to like just getting the statue. You use the huge eels. Oh, that's my phone alarm. That's not the actual alarm. You use the huge eels to carry the statue to your boat. You summon the ghouls to take each corner of it and find they can lift it very easily. You tell them to carry it to a truck that is waiting outside of town. To the boat. Have them carry it to the boat. Get rid of the part where it's like you use the eels, because I have no control over the eels. And while the like ghouls are lifting it, which is good, that means we have it, I'm now going to command the ghouls to take you and the statue back to the university. Yeah, because if I go back to the university and I have the statue with me, then I would have completed the treasure hunt and gotten back home. That's the best of all worlds. You tell the ghouls to take you and the statue back to the university. You make your way to your boat and awaken some friends to aid you in getting what is now heavier than a sack of wet sand aboard. Okay. Cool. Wait, hold up. I'm confused by that. You make your way to the boat. Cool. Awaken some friends, probably some more ghouls. Aid you to get it onto the boat. Okay. Command the ghouls to drop the statue. Well, I guess to place the statue in the boat. And to take you and to drive the boat back to the university. Let's get back to the university. Because we got the statue, but now I need to get home. You tell the ghouls to carry the statue to the boat and to drive the boat back to the university at full speed. You make a safe return with your prize and wake Warren, who is sleeping on the floor of your room. Oh, that's weird. Okay, anyways, Warren, thank you for your help. I will split the prize money with you once I sell this treasure. Let's see. And then I'm going to set up an auction online to sell the treasure. There we go. So we did it. I mean, like at this point, I'm just doing extra stuff. You say, Warren, thank you for the help. I will split the prize money with you once I sell this treasure. You set up an auction online to sell the treasure and get a museum interested in buying it. Okay, cool. I'm going to sell the statue to the museum. Yeah, like I have no reason to decline that. That sounds like a great idea. You sell the statue to the museum. You get a large cash sum for it, and as much glory as any one man could desire. Sweet. I split the cash prize with George Warren. Yeah, I mean, this just worked out great. I didn't even get, like, any repercussions for, like, going to the Far East. You split the prize with your old friend George Warren. You both go to a university in France together, winning much esteem in scholarly circles. And finally, you are both made honorary members of the French Academy of Sciences. Those are pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I pretty much have just done everything that I wanted to do. But I still have like a full 5 minutes left. Uh, I don't know. Like, maybe I could just end it here. I don't have to like force it further. Let me know if you guys would like to see like me continue in this particular world, or if you want to see me do this again, but with a new character who maybe has a different class and different goal and comes from like a different starting point. But thank you all for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding ding ding, ring the notification bell to be notified whenever we do these videos. If you're a fan of AI Dungeon 2 content, then I highly recommend that you check out my Jet Starlight series. That is my ongoing AI Dungeon series where I upload a new episode every day. And if you're interested in seeing me adventure in other AI Dungeon worlds, I also did a Kringle World series of videos yesterday. And those were really fun to do. So if you're a fan of AI Dungeon 2, we got plenty of AI Dungeon 2 here on the channel just for you. Anyways, thank you again for watching. This is your friend, your boy, Jet Black the One Only, logging out. Peace. Check it about.